I'm Matt Beach, and I just wanted to tell you my story. I grew up in a kind of Christian home. It was Christian based, but we didn't really go to church or anything. My parents did whenever they were growing up, but we just didn't once I was born. And I think somewhere around in my elementary years, my mom showed me this email that it's one of those things where you stare at it for a while and a picture pops up. And the picture was Jesus. And whenever it popped up, she asked me if I knew who it was. And I said, it's some hairy guy with a beard. And she went out to my dad immediately and said, we're going to church. My son doesn't know who Jesus is. And so my parents got in contact with a minister that they knew in town, and we started going to his church. And that's pretty much where, like, they still go there. We've been there my whole life now. And I never really did much with it. It was just kind of one of them things I had to do and didn't really like, but I went because they made me. And I'd go to a little bit of youth group stuff, but never really got into it. But I got saved my freshman year. Like, I believed in God, had a relationship and stuff, but just as far as church went, I never really liked any of that. But my sophomore year, my best friend drowned in a river near my house, and I was with him, like, in the water and stuff, trying to save him and stuff, and I just couldn't. And so finally I had to get out and go find help, find someone to call 911. And I actually ran into this big old fat guy down by the river. Don't know why he was there, but he just happened to be there. And so I got him to call 911, and then he was coming back to try to help us out, me and a couple other of my friends who were back there. And he just stopped about halfway down the path and said, "Can I pray for you?" And I was kind of out of it and really upset and stuff, and said yeah. And he just grabbed me and wrapped me in a big old hug and started praying. And I have no idea what he said or anything, but at that moment, that was the first time that I ever really felt God. And I just knew it was going to be all right. And I knew at that moment that my friend was going to die that day, but that it was okay, that he was going to heaven with God, and that it was supposed to happen for a reason, to wake me up to start living my life like I should be. And so yeah, that guy prayed for me and stuff, and then afterwards I was sitting in the police cruiser with him, and
Now it's going.
all right, so we should probably edit that out too. All right. So I don't remember where it was.
Big
Back
old
shot.
guy, got you in his arms.
I know, but I don't know what I said, so I don't want to repeat.
We'll just go from there. I don't know where. If you want to start over,
I,
you can.
I got it. So I was walking with this guy back to where we were at back there, and he just stopped about halfway down the path and asked if he could pray for me. And I said, yeah, that's fine, and because I was a mess, I didn't really know what was going on. And he just wrapped me in his arms and started praying, and I have no idea what he said or anything, but I just know that I felt God for the first time at that moment. And that ever since then, I've been able to feel God's presence in my life, and I've just, like, that was just an awakening moment for me. And I knew that at that time that my friend wasn't going to live through that day, but that it was okay, because that was just his time, and God was using it to wake me up and get my life heading in the right direction. But so then after that, like I said, I just kind of had a whole new outlook on life. And I still didn't do much with my church because I just didn't really like the youth people there or anything. It wasn't really my friends. It wasn't my kind of people. But I started praying more and just really working on my one-on-one relationship with God. And that's how it stayed all through high school pretty much. It was just very personal. I never really told anybody, never talked about it, never shared, but it was just very one-on-one, me and him. And then I came to college, and I wasn't really looking to go into a church or anything like that, but somehow I ended up at the very first bridge service, and I'm still here. It just kind of clicked. I like the way they do things, and I just like the fact that it was real. There wasn't any fluff to the story or anything. It was just telling the Bible like it is. Here are the facts, take it or leave it. And that just seemed how it should be to me. And so I've just stuck around since then, and God's been doing all kinds of awesome things in my life. I've seen myself grow tremendously since I've been here, and I've seen people around me grow tremendously, which has helped me grow. And just having the companionship and actually coming out and talking with other people about God and growing in that sense rather than just a one-on-one type thing, it's really helped me a lot. And I know that this is where I'm supposed to be right now, and I'm supposed to be at this church doing what I'm doing, and I pray every day that God will keep showing me where I'm supposed to go next and what I'm supposed to be doing, and that I can just continue to follow Him and do His will.